What's up, YouTube? It's King Moon Cricket. Welcome back to home. Sorry about that abrupt ending the uh, other day, last episode, whatever it is. Sorry about that abrupt ending. I wasn't sure about how much time I had left. Um, last time we left off, we were in my house discovering things. We found my wife in the basement dead. My affair having wife with my affair having friend, who I thought was my real friend, but he's not my real friend because he cheated on me. He cheated on my wife he made my wife cheat on me. Fudge! I can't get my sentences right. Let's just leave. It kept me in mind. I guess sleepwalking had been really bad. I had piles of MRIs and MRIs, but nothing seemed. Not even drinking. I had to try and give it up. And I know it. The sleepwalking never really went away though. Rachel tried and whatever, and the night had unearthed terrible truth, but I knew it was the final act of long-standing horror I'd been living. Waking up in that house was the final cruelty. I wish I had remained unconscious in that room forever. It was obvious to me that the man I had found in that house had something to do with all this. Could he have killed Rachel? It started to seem that there were too many things I had seen to think otherwise. After making it out of those tunnels, I thought those sewers might feel safer. I was wrong. The security tape I had watched showed someone being attacked by what looked like two people. But who was it that was attacked? I had found the contents of my wallet scattered throughout town. Why the hell had I been there? Why the hell had I been out there? Had my sleepwalking gone to some extreme? The thought that I couldn't account for my whereabouts but I knew I'd been to that forest and even Norman's place. Well, it was terrifying. Hold on. If I had been sleepwalking, you never know what you can do when you sleepwalking. Like, people do really, really weird and really bad things when they sleepwalk. So I could be a murderer. Like, that's that's weird. Like, that's creepy to ever think that you could kill somebody when you sleepwalk. Wow. I didn't know what that meant, but at least I had recovered my things. Hopefully, I thought that would cover my tracks, so I wouldn't be blamed for all of this. Deep within those woods, though, was where things became truly awful. Finding that notebook only made things worse. Rachel's name had been on that list. So what terrible plot was she a part of? There was a similar list of names on that desk back in those tunnels. What was that a connection? I knew Norman wasn't completely innocent in all this. He was obviously going back to the factory rooting in those lockers. But he had brought that poor guard. But had he brought that poor guard I had found to his end? It certainly seemed so. But I almost didn't want to believe it. After the factory, I thought I might find some solace if I could just get to Norman's store. But all I found were more horrors and more questions. More horrors like my wife's clothing being in your house, Norman. Now that I really consider it, that's when I should have seen it coming. Norman, you were dead, and it was damn hard to feel bad about it. Damn. It was clear you and Rachel were more than just friends. But obviously whatever had been going on had gone badly. So why did you kill her? Did she want out of whatever you two were getting into? She should have never got into it. Were you responsible for other murders and of those other horrible things that had gone in that town? I would find no peace, that much was certain, but this way I didn't have to look you in the eye or sit through some kind of trial and wonder what was going through your head. When I marched through the range towards home, I desperately clung to the hope that this would end, and I guess in a way it did, but how could I have known how hopeless it all was? I started to feel as disoriented as when I sleepwalked. To think of it now, coming through the back door and into the kitchen should have tipped me off that something was horribly wrong. There was no sound of television, radio, and even the air was still, but seeing Rachel there, lying, ruined, and discarded in the basement, that was a horror I could never have imagined. The other man I had found was involved in all this. Somehow I knew it, but it was Norman, that treacherous son of a bitch. Whoa, language there. This guy getting really, really upset about his friend Norman doing that, who had done the deed. whatever was going on. He took the one who he was the one who took Rachel away from me. I hated him for it more than I could possibly express, but that offered no strength, no solace. Rachel was gone now, and I was too forever. As I swung open the door and stepped out into the air, I caught the scent of wet grass and fog. Rachel, my beautiful wife. Just the thought of her again, cold and inert, shook me from head to toe. What would I do now? Who could I turn to? What is that in the background? It would only be a matter of time before the police got involved, before the neighbors knew. The front lawn was soft and giving beneath my feet. I couldn't shake the urge that I couldn't shake the urge that I shouldn't stand there, but rather that I should run. Oh, that was it? I should have continued it last episode. All I had to do was read the rest of that, and that was it. I apologize for that. This was actually a really good game. I didn't. There was not a point in time that I didn't have fun with this game. I honestly think you guys should play it. You can get it from the PlayStation Store for like $5. It's not that much. I'm pretty sure all of you have $5 to spare if you wanted this game. But home is dedicated to my wife Nancy. Watch your back. Wow. What? This guy. Okay, the end. He really has something going on for his wife. Watch out, Nancy, for real. This guy might do something bad to you. But oh, and then I guess it just restarts. Yeah, it restarts. Honestly, this really was a great game. I like it. I like it a lot. It wasn't maybe an hour and a half long, maybe an hour, depending on how I spread my episodes out. I think it was about an hour, maybe an hour and 15 minutes. But it was a great game. You know, the music, the finding clues, and wondering if I was the killer or not, who was the killer, who killed Rachel, and things like that. It was really good. I like that. But I guess that's it for this playthrough. I thought it was gonna last a lot longer. Thought I could get at least 10 episodes out of this, but I didn't. I hope you guys enjoyed, and obviously I will see you in the next Let's Play. Later.